Hi, I originally did this clip for children, but just before I start, I just want to explain to adults, every word in the English language can be code mapped. Said, we use 3 speech sounds, s, and d. So that middle speech sound, the speech sound is represented by the letters A-I. Monster says the speech sound That's all he says, As we're wiring brains for literacy by asking children to listen for those speech sounds and also helping them to articulate those speech sounds, this speech-to-print approach can be developed as early as you like. Monster A. Monster T. Monster P. Monster I. Monster N. Monster Monster D. Monster J.
Look at his eyes, yeah. He's listening to the video at the same time. Good boy. Yeah. What else have you got? And the dancing monster.
Now this is Monster I. Just listen, because his lovely grandma is about to ask him, where's I? Where's Monster I? Let's see if he can find her.
Where's E? Yeah, E. Do you have an E there or not? No E? Oh, clever boy. E. Good boy.
Now those speech sounds are really kind of floating around in the air. Imagine the speech sound monster who says and let's say the students were listening for that speech sound, in the words that we use in English. Being able to hear those individual speech sounds, the smallest units, is really important. If we had a magic speech sound camera to take pictures of that speech sound and then put it down on paper, which is why we call it a speech sound pic, it's just a picture of a speech sound, what might it look like? Well, it all depends on the word. Who decided on the words? The speech sound king in his code mapping book, the dictionary. So students become code mapping detectives, exploring the speech sound king's code. Put the spelling monsters' clouds up on the walls, hang them from the ceiling, make them movable. Use the SSP keyring so they can carry the code in their pocket. If they can hear that speech sound in a word, they can look at the cloud and know all of the choices. Think of the word plat, 4 speech sound lines, and the monsters p, u, a, and t. So it's important that the children do it this way, because then when we use AI as the picture for a in plat, it's not a shock. It's just another picture for a. We look at the monster a and his speech sound clouds, and you can see it in there. I saw this lovely article this morning. It shows the research that actually supports what I'm talking about. Although SSP was created from real teaching, but it's great when research supports it. Go to codedsightwords.com for a range of free resources using popular songs. Shake It Off by Taylor Swift is just one. This little preppy, kindergarten student, so first year of school, is proudly displaying that he now has duck level 6 and 7. What that tells SSP teachers is that he can actually recognise with automaticity 400 high-frequency words, but he can also spell them. So he can also say the speech sounds, use the speech sound lines, and know which pictures of the speech sounds to put on each line. So thinking about that word said, he can not only look at this word and say said, he can also follow the sounds to say the word, so he'll go s-ed, said. But he can also spell it using the speech sound lines. So he'll do the speech sound lines and then put the S, the AI and the D on the speech sound lines. You can buy the duck level words from our shop. So here's a clip I did for slightly older children explaining why we do this rather than use flashcards for sight words. Why we don't want them memorising whole words.
Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Emma. Let's code map outside of your code level. These are high frequency words. I've put a lot of the coded sight words to music, so go to codedsightwords.com. If you're using the flipbook and it's the first time you've seen the word, then ask somebody what the word is. Say the word, work out the speech sounds using your duck hands, draw a line for each speech sound to sit on, and work out which are the pictures for the speech sounds in that word. So like with after, you'll listen and use your duck hands, after. So there are 4 lines for 4 speech sounds. Then you'll be able to work out which letters map with the sounds. Because I can't be there to check that you've got the same as I have and the same as the speech sound king, I've actually done them for you. So like with after, or you might say after, we're going to split or It's how you say it. Because when you read the word, when you see the word, you're going to say it in your accent. So we've got and. 2 high frequency words. That means they're words that we use a lot. And we need to know these words even whilst you're on the green or the purple level, because it means you can read, write and spell more complicated sentences. You can really challenge yourself. You need to be able to read and to spell these words. So start off on duck level 1 and move your way through. But to get the level, you have to be able to follow the sounds, say the word after. And you've also got to be able to spell it. So you need to practice playing the words so you're really sure where the speech sounds sit and what are the pictures for those speech sounds. It'll really help your brain. So I also want you to watch the video, because whilst you're looking at the words and I'm saying the sounds, and because I've already code mapped all the words for you, again it's going to help your brain to be able to read and spell all of these words. So let's play these 2 words. Get your speech sound piano ready. After and an. After. And. So code map level 1, you'll be able to use it in sentences and they'll be in your readers, and also make sure you can use them in your writing. It doesn't matter what the word is, you always follow the same routine. Whenever you're spelling a new word, you say it, you listen for the speech sounds and use your duck hands, draw the lines and numbers, and then make your choices using the spelling clouds. And remember, if you use the spelling clouds, there's only 2 words in the whole of the English language that we can't code map. That's it, 2. So there are no more words that you have to learn by sight.
As a these children, because somebody was saying children in year 2 can't spell the word said.
Yeah, we can.
And I said, well, do you know, not only can they spell the word said.
Good. Olivia.
3. Draw the 3 lines.
Good job, Olivia.
And put your choices on the top.
Good job, Zach.
Now there are 2 green level words in duck level 1 to get you started, and so you understand it's exactly the same thing. When we're thinking of the word it, there are 2 sounds, it, and we blend them together for the word it. Those are 2 of our sound picks out of the 6 sound picks we look at in the green level. It, it, know how to write this word. You know how to spell this word. You know how to follow the sounds, say the word. It, it. And there's another one. In, I, n, in, I, n, in. What's the word? In. It's just the same for all the others. The only difference is there are sound picks in these words that we haven't learnt in your code level or in the code levels before. But you're going to discover them in the clouds and in your work, so you can play Speech Sound Detective already with these helpful words. So let's get started. Let's code map our high frequency words, our duck level words, the King's helpful words. The, and, I, aft, after, all, it, I, my, we, in, two. That's duck level 1. He, the, they, went, of, said, on, so, the, then, she, is, had, the, there, you.
As you're writing it. Oh, show. Ready? Car. Write it. Car. And the important thing is you say the sounds as you're doing it. Brilliant. And if you've got time, underline the sound picks as well. If you've got time, underline the sound picks as well. Underline the sound picks. So car.
You have to do the
Went. Well done. Then another one you might do is well, in fact I want you to do it, but I want you to look at it with your duck hands. So I can see that with my duck hand. True. Let's do it like that. You ready? Saw. He. Town. I need to see somebody do it like I did. I went town. Can you do it?
I can.
I'm watching. Say quickly. Let's do it. Town. Are you ready? Down. And. Now on your board. And you might get into rhythm what's the best way to do it. Doesn't really matter. But really what we want is the undertones that you're doing. Yeah. Because otherwise what you tend to do is you do it at the rate of the ones who are actually doing it. Oh, sorry, too slow. Has. Write it. Quick. Who can keep up? Has.
I did.
Has. On. Write it. On. Write it. On. Write it. But by. Write it. Oh, you're too clever. Too clever. Big. And you know what? I might even trick you. And I might. Write it. 2.
And I heard me
Hold on a second. Do we say I do?
No.
What do we say? Say. What's the number 2 one? Stand up, tell the camera. The middle sound in said is said.
Do the I. Do the I. After. Please. Joshua, let me say it. Let me say it. It's it. My. In, we. In. That's level 1.
Yay!
He. The A, they. Wait. Of. Set.
Go.
On.
Sticky?
Yes.
So if we did follow the sounds, what would the word be?
My.
Yeah, that's the whole word. My. Keep going. Ready? Dickens?
We. In.
Oh, duck level 1.
He.
You're past level 1. He.
The A.
Wait. And the sound. So follow the sound. Say the word.
The A. When. Said. On. Sorry. The then. She. Is. Had. The.
I went there. Or I went there.
The at, that, for us, what
I bet you could do it. Hold on, let me see. All the way up. Oh, goodness me.
He's probably my decoder.
the E ready.
This is like duck level 7 or 8. Oh, what's this?
To 8.
What is it?
Seven
Sandwich. To take.
Watching it.
Yes, watched. Bet you could do that, would you?
The bigger ones.
For all. For.
Follow the sound, say the word. I. So we are predominantly taking a speech to print approach. We're just talking on paper. The monsters are phonemic awareness monsters. Each one says their own speech sound. So there's a monster for every speech sound in the English language. They're thinking about their speech sound all the time. And if you were to take pictures of their speech sounds, you see them in the clouds. We also code map
readers. We're making real stories come alive by showing how the speech sounds map with the sound pics. The focus remains on loving to read and spell, reading and spelling for pleasure. Thanks for watching.